Knicks Nation, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday to you and your family. Hope everybody is doing well. Just wanted to talk a little Knicks like we always do. And wanted to talk about Tyler Kolek real quick. And his third game of Summer League. He really showed out. And I was really ecstatic to see that, man. I think he scored, I believe, don't quote me, I think he scored 24 points in the first half of that game. I didn't see the game again. I saw little clips of it, little highlights of it. But let me tell you this. This is the one thing that I'm curious about and that I'm wondering. So Tyler Kolek is obviously trying to make a roster spot, right? We all know that. I think Daddy A is already going to make he's going to be in a 15-man rotation. I don't know if he's going to be getting enough playing time. Daddy A, I'm not sure, but either way, I think he's a little more ahead than Tyler Kolek was before that third game. Again, I'm curious to see what's going to happen because I know the Knicks don't have that 15-man roster spot. So, I know he's trying to fill that spot. I think we all know that because again, the Knicks have to fill that spot out, in a pretty urgent, at a reasonable time, probably in the next couple of weeks or something like that. And that's why you're hearing all these rumors about, 15-man spot, with Marcus Smart and Landry Shamet still being mentioned as a possibility. So. Either way, if I'm not looking at the camera, guys, just because I'm driving to work and stuff like that, so I do apologize for the eye contact here with the camera. So either way, I was impressed by the way he played, man. I mean, I think the rest of the team was like 2 or 3 of 18 or 17 from 3-point land, and Tyler I think was 5 of 12 or something like that. So he shot the ball pretty well from 3-point land in the first half of the game. I think it was 5 of 9 or 5 of 8 or something like that. And he just looked so much better. I mean, I saw, at least from what I saw, he moved better. He moved about the ball better. He passed the ball really well. Obviously, his IQ is pretty darn good. And I was just really impressed by it, I'll be honest. Now, it's a couple of guys from that team, from the Summer League, that I'm impressed by. I mean, D-Wall was another one that I'm really impressed by. Of course, Daddy A, even though he got a little injured and he didn't play the last game, but I think Daddy is going to be really impressive, man. He's a kid that's going to be. I think he's only 19 years old, I believe, 19 years of age. And Tyler Kolek is 24. Okay, so he's trying to make that spot. He's 24 years old already, man. He's close to getting into his prime, and I think he's got little spurts of good when it comes to what he has to work on, though, for me personally, is he's got to work on not only his turnover ratio, okay, where he's turned the ball over a good amount of times. He still has to get better at that, but his defense has to improve. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of guys out there in the league that have better offense and defense, and I understand that. And then they're in the NBA for a reason. They're in the league for a reason. But if Tyler Kolek can work on his defense, man, a little more, because at least Jalen Brunson, for example, is a guy that I feel is getting, he's getting a little better. He still has his moments because again, he's short. It's 6'1". But to be honest, Jalen Brunson at least tries really hard, So Tyler Kolek, I'm not saying he doesn't try, but you can tell he still needs to practice that a lot, And I can say the same for Cat, Cat needs tremendous help still, and this is his ninth year in the league, 10th year in the league, whatever it is. He still needs help. Tremendously trying to improve on the defensive on his defensive assignments. His pick and roll defense is horrible, right? So again, he has to improve as well. But Tyler Kohler, to me, if he can improve on his defense, guys, like, I feel like he has a much better opportunity of making that roster spot. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Because again, most likely, even if he makes it, he's not gonna get a lot of playing time. He might get little spurts here and there of playing time, but he's not gonna get a lot of playing time. I know Mike Brown does play his guys. I believe he goes in sometimes 12 deep during the season, 13 deep, depending if there's injury or anything like that, or if somebody needs to step up because of injury or whatever. But either way, I still feel that if he can improve his defense, we have a better shot of doing special things, and he can, he has a better chance of playing more minutes. I mean, it's as simple as that. And it's just the way it is. I mean, I tend to, go that route. I think defense is so important in the league, man, because not a lot of people play. They don't play a lot of hard defense. They don't play both ends of the floor. It's rare to see guys play both ends on the floor on a consistent basis, and especially for 48 minutes. I mean, it's hard to find guys like that, I don't know what you guys think, but let me know in the comment section. And I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I'm just glad, though. I'm just happy the way he came back and bounced back the way he did. I think he had 26 points or whatever it was altogether, and had like 6, 7, 8 turnovers. Assists. So he played a lot better, and it was nice to see. And I think there was a video clip of Jalen Brunson of as well, looking at his highlights and stuff like that. He was real happy for him and stuff. So I'll probably post that video later on today. So anyway, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to talk about that real briefly about Tyler Kohler, and thank you so much for watching and liking the video. If your heart desires it, make sure you subscribe as well. And we'll talk Knicks more later on today or tomorrow. All right? You guys take care. Have a great Thursday. Stay safe out there, man. God bless. Let's go New York.